Hi everybody. Yeah, just a little update. You've not heard from me in a couple of days now. I've been very busy, um, both in work and doing things with the petition and stuff like that. So just keeping you updated. The big news is that there is now a website for the petition. I know that might seem odd because the petition is already on a website, but I've created like a central website which has got a shorter URL, so that it's a lot easier for people to kind of jump on, see what the whole petition is about, get a link to the petition, go over there and sign that. And there's also best thing about it is that it's got a newsletter sign up. So if you put your email into the little box on the left hand side of the page, you will be added to a mailing list basically. So if I update anything to do with the petition, you will get a email delivered to your inbox, which is great. I mean, it allows me to obviously stay in contact with you a lot better, because I know the news thing on here is on the petition site. I don't know if it does notify people when a new video or when I post something occurs, but I don't think it does. I've checked with my girlfriend, and it doesn't seem to do that. So this is like a really useful tool, and I hope it comes in useful. And I'll be upgrading it, updating the site as things go along. I was intending to put a testimonials part on it, to allow people to submit their testimonials, but I wanted to kind of get things up and going first. I was having some troubles with getting web hosting sorted and things like that, so I had the basic site, so I've put that up for the moment. But that'd be great if people could go on there, leave your emails, and spread the word about it. It's a hell of a lot shorter anyway than posting the giant URL that the petition is currently found at. So yeah, other than that, there's been some really good news with regards to the petition. There's been a massive jump in signatures over the past 2 days. Today seems to have really taken off, which I'm really thankful for. It's really heartening to know that people care about this that much, and they're quite willing to spread the word and things like that, which is absolutely fantastic. And I'd just like to say thank you very much for that. With regards to the report on Grenada that I was interviewed for, that's still not gone out on air now. The problem that they're having there is that they can't find a medical expert to pass comment on what's happening and things. Now I've passed, excuse me, I've passed Andy Boddy, the guy who did the interview, a couple of names for consultants that he might be able to get in touch with, and I think we're waiting to hear back from those guys on what the response might be. I'm hoping that somebody comes along soon to kind of add their expertise into the interview, and make a case for to back up essentially what I'm saying, which I don't think should be very hard to do because it's medical fact as far as I'm aware. So yeah, other than that, I'm now meeting Stephen Twigg, my local MP for West Derby, on Friday at 5:45. So hopefully that'll be quite a fruitful conversation. There should be some avenues of attack identified with regards to putting this forward to Parliament. People are obviously the driving force behind this, but I need to have some kind of concentrated efforts to get to somebody who will actually be able to make some law changes and things like that. But obviously having the backing of you guys means an awful lot, and gives me a more of a clout when I go and talk to these people, because MPs as they are in the business of getting voters. So excuse me. So hopefully, if enough of us sign, we should be able to start making waves in British politics at least. I also wanted to say actually thank you very much to all the US guys who were signing, and other guys in Europe who were signing. I realise that this might not actually affect you directly, but to know that you're actually that bothered to kind of connect and say what an outrage this whole thing is absolutely amazing, really. I mean, I'm not a technophobe, and I don't think that people signing from the United States is out of the ordinary, but for UK law, it really is quite quite supportive, and I really do thank you all for that. You know, especially you guys in Europe as well. Just to answer a question that has been passed around, or that I've seen floating around on a couple of the forums that I'm posting on at the moment. The way that this works is that the directive, the EU directive that was given with regards to the hypoglycemia and disallowing drivers from driving based upon that. What happens is that's a directive, and what the directive states is that each member state of the European Union should comply with kind of like the minimum requirements of that directive, but the rest of it is up to interpretation. So you do get these like differences between European countries, which is I guess it's needed because each country has its own laws and its own way of doing things. But it'd be nice if there was, well, if the UK especially would not be so stringent and so myopic with regards to this, and actually base the decision on some kind of medical fact rather than just kind of blue air hand waving. It's bizarre still to me. I still can't get my head around it. I've been speaking to a number of taxi drivers, as I am now, getting taxis to work, and been explaining to them about what's happened, and none of them can really get their heads around it either. I wish me all the best with it. So I'm hoping anyway to that the signatures go up and that people sign the website. Sorry, not sign the website. They sign up for the newsletter on the website. For those of you who already have done, thank you very, very much. And spread the word as much as you possibly can, and hopefully we can drive this forward now with some kind of centralised like place behind it. But yeah, thank you all very much again, and I will most likely speak to you tomorrow. Bye bye.